for the first time? Anybody new that's looking at me? Okay, thank you. Okay, that's perfect. So in addition to this wonderful opportunity as a client, and this is, I think Dr. Brossfield did a great job outlining what we offer clients. We also have this really secondary unique opportunity with Take Shape for Life, and that's health coaching. So there's really kind of two offerings. There's a client offering, and there's also the health coaching offering. And what we're going to do now for the next about 20 minutes or so is you're going to hear from some people. You're going to hear some stories. And I didn't get a chance to meet these people before I got up here, but Linda Graff, Linda here, someplace. Okay. And so she's going to be speaking to you as well. Dr. Chan and Carol Ann, they're here. Perfect. Awesome. And then Andy and Chantel, I saw them someplace. All right. I'm not sure who's up first when the slide comes up. You guys know you're on deck, all right? They're pros. They don't need any of the whole lot of stuff. You'll hear from me as well. And so I want you to just hear their stories, kind of what health coaching has done for them, and I want you to think about what that might mean to you. Your story is different than theirs. Your life's not our life, but you know what you want, and you might hear something that makes sense to you. Anybody read Steve Jobs' biography?
Yes.
I listened to it. I didn't read it. You know, one of his habits, and he was a bit of a strange guy, and strange people do sometimes amazing things. But one of his habits was to get up in front of the mirror when he got up in the morning and look in the mirror and say to himself, if today I died, would I be happy with what I'm doing? And if he did that too many days in a row and he kept getting no, he knew it was time to do something new. So the question I have for you, if you're waking up in the morning and you ask yourself that question and you find you're getting a lot of no's, then maybe look at what we have to offer. Because as Dr. Brossfield mentioned, if you're looking at a client or anything else in your life, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got, right? And so if you want to change something, you have to be willing to change. If you want to change everything in your life, you have to be willing to change everything. And I don't know that this is the fit. I don't know that this is the answer for you, but it's worth taking a look at. Take Shape for Life. My wife is a physician. She told you she's interested. She takes care of her patients. It's all diet, sex, and hormones, right, for women. It's just life. And I've heard all this for a long, long time being a school teacher and her going through medical school and residency. I know way more about that topic than most men, including probably gynecologists. It's just, you listen to it all day long and night at times. And anyway, it gets there in your mind. But after several years, I know she's tried all these weight loss programs in her clinic for her patients, and I was her guinea pig for a lot of them, because I always need to lose just like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, but what was bad for me was my cholesterol was high, my blood sugars weren't good, blood pressure was elevating a little bit. I have really horrible diabetes in my family. And what was really cool with Take Shape for Life, in a matter of 1 month, all that stuff turned around. And it's been that way for 4 years. It's pretty cool. Something I've been fighting, like, I couldn't lose 10 pounds. I lose 5 and gain it back. And I know you guys, it's not a lot of weight, but inside, what it did to me, health-wise, was not a good thing. So having that turned around, being a dad who had kids a little older, that's kind of important to me. So with Take Shape for Life, so that's as a client. And then as a coach, I found there's a lot of really cool things that you get to do. And I don't know if you guys like doing what you do when you work. But what's really cool about Take Shape for Life is you get really cool phone calls, really cool emails, and those that aren't are still a challenge, and you really relish the opportunity to help somebody. When you can help someone you've never met, avoid things like diet pills and starving themselves and actually get someplace in a matter of a few weeks and they're so excited, that's pretty cool. When you can help a single mom who's unemployed become a health coach and pay for herself and her child, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you feel really, really good about yourself and what you get to do for people. And when you wake up every day and that's the kind of interactions you get to have in your work, that's kind of hard. It's kind of pinch me kind of stuff right there. It's pretty cool. But selfishly, there's other things that Take Shape for Life has done for me. As a child, my father took one vacation with me because he worked in the railroad. We didn't have a lot of money. And so he would always work his vacation, so he got paid double. He got paid for his vacation, so he got his vacation time. And of course, he worked the railroad and get paid twice, so that was the good deal, right? Except for you never got to see your dad. So one time as a child, we took vacation camping for 2 weeks, and it's one of my fondest memories as a child. So we took vacations with our kids, but we didn't have a lot of money to do so, so we always camped. Now, I'm not against mosquitoes and cooking over an open fire. That's an experience maybe all of us should enjoy, but I can tell you with Take Shape for Life, we've done some pretty cool things. Like this last year, we got to take our kids to Zion National Park, and instead of camping, we stayed at Zion Mountain Ranch, had tabled organic food, and took them on this adventure of a lifetime. I don't know, we had our little 12-year-old, 15-year-old daughter going over 120-foot crevice with professional guides. These are things we never would have done before. We always took my girls horseback riding in Tucson. We've done it for a long time, but we usually go in the summer because it's half price. Yeah. You been to Tucson in the summer? Oh. It should be free. But at spring break, it costs a lot. So, but the cool thing is, now we've been able to go at spring break when the weather's beautiful, and we just got back. This is just a few weeks ago. Even less than that. Last week? Oh my goodness, it's so fast. Here's my whole crew. Here's Mari, Geraldine. Look at Geraldine. Is it a bit of a point on the thing? And then Aiden and myself, we're doing team pinning. We're pushing 3 cows towards Penn. And this week, this is our 9th year going. We were like the star team. We almost pushed a 17-second team pinning. Our daughters had no idea she could yell like that. And then so those locations. So then also Take Shape for Life is really cool. Sometimes they send us places too. So we got to go to Cabo last November. This is a rewards trip with the company. And I like doing things. I think life kind of evolves around maybe what you have for some people that's important, relationships you have, and experiences you have. Experiences are important for me. So if that lands for you, just know, looking at just one little part of my life is the one way Take Shape for Life has influenced it and made it, I think, better. There's going to be a little bit of redundancy between Geraldine and myself here, but Take Shape for Life, we're the professional health coaching division of Medifast. So when you look at companies, the company as a whole, I don't know, we're about 70% of Medifast business, something like that. So you look at Medifast as a company, we're the lion's share, we're the biggest chunk. So we focus on helping people get healthy, and our mission is to get America healthy. So there's nothing more dangerous than people on a mission, right? We're not out there just for ourselves, but we're really working collectively to make people's lives better. So Medifast is our parent company, and I want to focus on a few things here. And one thing is we've been around for a long time, since 1980, over 30 years. We've had 20,000 plus doctors that have recommended us. But look at the bottom here. We were stocked in the decade on Russell 3000. Forbes in 2011 said we're the 12th best small company in America. Fortune, we were ranked as the 5th fastest growing small company, and now we're on the big stock exchange. We're on the New York Stock Exchange as well, so we're up with the big boys. And what I want you to take from this slide is that as a company, when you choose to go to work for somebody, it's really important that you go to work for somebody you know is solid. So we're not talking about a business plan here, an idea. This is something, this is a proven track record, right? So this is something you can count on. And when you look at Take Shape for Life in general at Medifast, you're going to see that there's a lot of winning going on. And our company has done a lot of winning here, right? This is a proven winner. And our company's a winner because who else wins? Clients. Our clients. Our clients. Our clients win. And look at this industry. So in a whole, this wellness industry in general is a $68 billion industry. Take Shape for Life is 0.25% of it. And we are greatest right. We're the second largest weight loss company. They kind of pushed us in that category, right?
Just surpassed Nutrisystem.
We just surpassed Nutrisystem for the second largest weight loss company. So what I want you to get out of this slide is this is a very fragmented segment of business, right? We have $68 billion. We're the second largest in the weight loss industry, and look how small we are. So this is a very open field, and you have a very proven company that's done very, very well over the last 10 years to back you. Does that make sense? So again, who's winning? Because the company's winning because our clients won. And our clients won because you just heard Dr. Brossfield tell you why they win, right? That's the program. That's amazing. It works. But not only do our clients win, our coaches win too. You know, Geraldine mentioned that we have this trilogy. I know she didn't introduce it, kind of what we do for coaches. We call it the trilogy of optimal health. And that is when you tend to do something positive in your life in one area, what happens in other areas of your life? They're connected. I mean, we don't live in isolated parts of our being, right? When our finances do well, we feel good about ourselves, right? We can come from a place of abundance because that's taken care of. When our body is physically well, you know, we can be more interactive with people. We have more energy for people. We have more energy for our lives. And the same with our mind. When we are clear and calm and just collected in who we are and comfortable in our own skin, we really can come from a different place. And so what we find with Take Shape for Life is that really all three of these areas at least are things that all of us find growth in, and we find just, I don't know, Ray always refers to it as what's that little effect you talk about on the side, the perceptual effect. Like you expect to go someplace to find this, along the way you find all these other joys in your journey. So we have three health coaches today, or three groups of health coaches. They're going to talk about their trilogy story. And we're going to start with Brad and Linda.